And it's just the things you do, especially when you pick up this dance, the hoop dance. It's one of the oldest type of dances, and as any human being, you're going to have your own struggles in life, and that's where the hoop dance comes in. When you're dancing, you see how beautiful it is, and how the world is if you look back at it. And you really reflect on everything that we do, and it comes down to being a circle, our like I said, our water cycle, our 4 seasons, the trees, the plant cycle, how they die, how they come back, and we look at it as even in life, when we start from here, we start, we're an infant, where we come to an infant, and as we go along, we become a young adult, a child, and then we come down here. Then we become that young adult. And in between this process here, we become a parent here. And as we go through this process back up here, we become that elder. So we're back at the same stage and I'm not saying an elder and a baby are the same, but I know my mom, she's getting up there in age, and I always have to say, well, you better call me when you go somewhere, or how you get worried, and that, I think that's one of the things. And my brother or my sister's always texting, did you see Mom? No, she went off by herself. Oh, geez, so you come back in full circle to that stage, and so that's how we see how we see life, and as that hoop dancer. And the same thing, maybe through this stage here to this stage, or from this stage to this stage, there's a struggling part that we go through, whatever it might be, and here, so this circle, the hoops, they tell the story of every individual. If I told you to grab the hoop and I told you, here, tell me your story by using this hoop, and you would come and then you would start to go, and you would really be truthful all the way through these stages. I think that's one of the beautiful things about the circle, to reflect on that. And that's one thing I always try to show my son about the circle, about the hoop. And I know every time he was small, he was so eager to learn this dance, and not only this dance, but also the grass dance. And but this dance has been in our family on my mom's side, the Hidatsa side, the Good Bear side, for many years. And the story that I told was, I know we were down in the East Coast and we were performing. I was just young then as well, a little younger than he was. And a gentleman named Kevin Locke came up to me, and I kind of asked him, and I, then later on, I asked him, where'd you learn this? He was like, well, I learned it from a man, from a young man up your way. And I asked him what his name was, and he said Arlo Goodbear, and I was just like really shocked. And I was like, God, that's my uncle, that's my mom, that's my mom's brother. And so it was kind of strange. And once again, you see the circle coming back again into this dance. So now that I've handed it to my son, I'm hoping that it continues on, within our family. I know he has a young boy that's pretty eager. I know he's starting to kind of get a little bit, at first he would be really apprehensive, and then now I kind of look to the left of me, and then he was kind of starting to dance a little bit. So, and we don't force our kids to dance. I think it has to come, and so I think that's what he's doing.